What all have you lost due to your addiction, would you say?
What all have I lost? I've lost time. I've lost, money. That's stupid stuff. But like, I've lost relationships. I've lost, opportunities. I've lost a lot.
Can you please introduce yourself, sir?
Sure. My name is Matthew Jafrida.
Nice to meet you, Matthew. How old are you, brother?
I am 41.
41, okay. When is your birthday? What day?
May 7th, 82. My childhood was privileged. I was filled with a lot of love, man. I'm the oldest of 4 kids. Got 3 younger sisters. Happy family, a lot of love. I always felt like my family was different from most because they were always really close. A lot of families aren't like that. But, my family would go out of their way to help in any way that they could, except for drugs. When it comes to drugs, it's like, they gotta stand aside, and that's how it's gotta be, man, because this is a battle by yourself, the addict's battle. And the addict can't do it for anybody else but themselves,
Great.
But my childhood was great, man.
Okay. Do you have any favorite childhood memories you can think of?
Favorite childhood memories? There's a lot of them. Going to Disneyland, going to Jamaica, family reunions, stuff like that.
That's what's up. Let's go into school, middle school and high school. What type of student were you?
I was a student who got by just on skating by. So I have some regret that I didn't apply myself. I felt like if I applied myself, I could have been a lot further along. So I did well, or I did okay without trying,
What was the highest grade you completed?
12th grade, and then I went to tech school afterwards to be an electrician, which I graduated with honors.
That's amazing. You have that skill that's in demand, and I'm sure paid quite well.
Yeah.
Hey.
Always find work as an electrician.
Gotcha.
Any of the trades, really.
So let's talk about kids. Do you have any?
I do. I have a daughter.
How old is she?
She's 12.
Okay. Who is she currently staying with?
My parents.
Oh, okay. Grandparents? That's the love.
Yeah. Yup. She's shown a lot of love. She's missing her dad.
Agreed.
That's for sure.
Absolutely. Us guys with our daughters, how we feel about that?
Yeah.
We're very protective.
She's my princess, man.
Exactly. When the last time you spoke to her?
A few weeks.
Man, how was that conversation like?
It was difficult. It left me in tears. She told me she wanted to know if I could try harder. That's what she said.
Oh, she's a sweetheart.
She is.
Yeah, right?
She is.
So let's get into, these questions I want to ask you, and we done, brother. Can you share a bit about your personal journey with addiction and how it has affected your life?
Wow, it's affected every aspect of my life. I've suffered from addiction or with addiction since I was, 13, smoking weed. It's like I'm 41 now, so more than half my life. It's affected everything, man. Affected my family, my livelihood, my friends, my love life, my financial. I, it's really consumed everything.
So let's talk about what substances are you currently struggling with, and how long have you been actively using them?
So now it's fentanyl and cocaine powder, and I've been doing fentanyl since fentanyl started. But before that was heroin. I did started with dope, heroin, when I was 20, sniffing it.
Who introduced you to it?
A friend of mine. Who, who I'm still close with, who isn't using anymore. But I don't know. That was its own time.
Yeah.
I don't hold any resentment or any ill will towards that. Like, it was something that ultimately I sought out and wanted to try.
Right.
But yeah, it's been a long time. Like, I've been doing dope since I was 20 years old. I didn't pick up the needle till I turned 40, which is crazy. I always said I would never do that.
And what made you do it?
Yeah. And that was like a whole new ball game, man.
Right.
That brought with it overdoses. My daughter seen me after I shot up, and I don't even remember it, but the story or how it goes is, she came into the room and I had just shot up, and she was like, "Dad, are you all right?" And I was like, "Great," and I was bleeding, and she was like, "What the," but it scared her, it terrified her. There was another instance when she came into the room to get me, and I had, I wasn't overdosed, but I was out, and she was like above me, yelling at me, screaming, "Dad, Dad, Dad," and I wasn't responding. And then when I came to, I didn't even know that she was doing that. And so I come downstairs oblivious to it, and they're all looking at me like, "You fucking asshole." And it was I didn't know. I wasn't looking for that. Been to treatment several times. In fact, I just got out of detox a couple days ago. I went on Friday, and I got out on Thursday. And I guess originally planned to go to rehab, but the xylazine now is something different, man. And it's they're not treating you for the xylazine. There's no help for the detox, and it I don't know, man. I wasn't ready to stop, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I want to, but I don't know. I knew in the back of my mind that I was going to pick up again, and I didn't want to waste everybody else's time. I've been to rehab many times. I feel like I've probably learned everything you can learn from rehab. The best thing out of rehab now is the time that you get, that you accumulate away from the substance, and the clearing of your mind. You get your health back a little bit. So I felt good going and detoxing and getting the drugs out of my system.
Felt brand new, right?
Yeah, but here I am.
So what do you think your triggers are?
Emotions, stress. Everybody deals with stress, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I numb it. I don't like to feel.
Yeah.
I don't like to feel pain. I don't like to feel not only like physical pain, but like emotional pain, like regret. I don't like to be sad. I mean, when you're in the midst of the addiction, I don't feel like it's a choice. When you have that drug in you, you really don't have a choice. The drug's making the choice. But when there are no drugs in your system, that first choice, that first time you pick up, that's your choice.
Agreed. So have you considered the impact that your addiction is having on your, career, your overall well-being and relationships?
Yeah, I have considered it. I regret it a lot. And time keeps going by. So I'm not too old to, turn it around, and I'm getting there though.
That's all that matters. One step at a time.
I'm not young anymore either.
Have you thought about your life without drugs in it?
Yeah, I have. I wanted to put drugs down a couple times, man. I was with the love of my life, man. I bought a house with her, and we had done some big things together. But ultimately, drugs kind of destroyed that relationship as well.
So what are your goals and aspiration in life now?
My goals and aspirations, I would love to put the drugs down. I would love to, use my career as an electrician to, gain gainful employment and, save money, man. Have a house for me and my daughter.
Right.
Ultimately.
That's beautiful.
I guess that's really all that really matters to me.
Yep.
Is the ability to, provide a place for my daughter and for me. To be a family.
Yeah. Absolutely, brother. If you can go back in time, what would you tell your younger self?
I'd tell my younger self, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Everything that you think you're going to get, it's all mirage. It's all a facade. None of it's real. And it's just going to lift you up to bring you crashing down.
Facts.
And, just don't do it. Don't do it.
What would you like the world to know about you?
That I'm a good guy. That there's more to me than the drugs. That I have a good heart. That I'm empathetic. That I'm loyal. That I care. That I have a good heart. That I'm a good worker. That I'm a good son. That I try to be a good father. I know I could be better. But that I had a lot of love to give.
If your friends or your family see this video, what message would you like to send to them?
I'm still here. But I won't be down here forever.
Yes, he spoke that into existence, and he's not going to be in the black hole forever. So AML family, I want to tell the brother thank you so much for being courageous and helping shed light on addiction. Hopefully his story resonate with someone and they can learn from him and won't come down this road. So before we take flight, what are some things you're in need of that we can help you with?
I'm going to need to get into treatment soon. I'd love to get, I don't know, man.
If people want to reach out to you? Do you have an email?
Yeah. My email is Basti Frida, BASTIE FREDA
Repeat that one more time.
Basti Frida, BASTIE FREDA
Thank you so much for listening to Matt's story. You know, he's one of us now. We got his back. So we clocking out. Remember, don't be bitter, be better. Until next time, we out there. Peace out.